Hello, students, and welcome to the part 2 of food. Where does it come from? So, firstly, we are going to discuss about the source of food. In the previous lecture, also, I told you there are two sources of food, one is plant, and second is animals. The grains which we eat, cereals, vegetables, fruits, even some of the beverages which we drink, they are basically the plant source of food. Then comes to the animal source, the milk which we drink, then the milk products like cheese, butter, buttermilk, curd, right? All these are students basically the animal based product. Then you can say egg, chicken, right? These are also the animal based product. After that comes the new topic of today, which is plant parts and animal products as food. First thing, you can see this image of a plant. Here what we are going to discuss is different edible parts of plant. So first part provided to us is flowers. We all have eaten cauliflower, right student, जिसको हम हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं, फूल गोभी. So cauliflower is basically a part that is flower which we consume as our food. Then let's talk about second part, that is fruit. You have eaten apple, students, right? You have eaten mango, banana, grapes, etc. All these are basically fruits of the plant which we consume as our food. Then third is basically the stem of the plant. Everybody has eaten onions, everybody has eaten garlic, turmeric, right? इसको हम हल्दी भी बोलते हैं. They are basically the stem of the plant, students. Then I would like to say there are also seeds which we consume as our food, right? Rice grains, maize, wheat, all these are what? Nothing but they are the seeds of the plant which we are going to consume as our food, students. Then let's talk about the roots, right? You can see over here roots are given to you. Roots भी हम consume करते हैं. If we will talk about carrot, carrot is nothing but the root. Radish is nothing but the root. These are some of the things that you need to remember as the different edible parts of the plant. Now, next important thing is that some of the plants have two or some are having more edible parts. Now, what do we mean by edible? Edible means eatable, student. ऐसी चीज जिसको हम कंज्यूम कर सकें, जिसको हम खा सकें. Then specially there is a mention in your book about the mustard plant. Basically mustard plant में दो पार्ट्स होते हैं जो आप लोग कंज्यूम कर सकते हो. If you will talk about the seed of the plant, they are used to make oil basically, and when you talk about leaves of the plant, they are used to consume of vegetables. Now there is a question, can you think a different part of banana plant that are used as food? Think of the example where two or more parts of single plant are used as food. So students, this is question number 1 for you to think today, that what are the various parts of banana plant that we basically consume as our food. Okay, I'll just give you a minute to think about it and then we are going to continue with it. Okay students, so I hope Till now, you have got the right answer regarding this question. Let's discuss about it. In banana plant, basically, first we are going to talk about the stem of the plant, especially the inner stem is what we consume as food. After that, if you are going to talk about flower of the plant, that is also basically eaten as food. And then when we talk about the fruit itself, that is also eaten as food by us. And if you are going to talk about even raw banana, that is also used as vegetable in so many places. I hope this was something interesting for you to know about, right? Then in table 1.4 you can see plant parts which are used as food. So you have been provided with food items with plant as major source. You want to prepare brinjal curry. So what are the ingredients and what are the sources? Then plant parts which gives us these ingredients. First you were using brinjal, and brinjal is basically fruit of the plant. Then you have used some of the spices, that is also fruit of the plant. Then oil from groundnut, mustard, soya bean, right? All these are basically seeds of the plants which we consume. Next very important question, activity 4. From all the food items you have listed in table, choose those items whose ingredients are obtained from plants, which part of plant, and identify these and list the food item and parts of the plant which are shown in 1.4. So students, we have already done it. Now let's move on to activity number 5. So in this activity number 5, this is considered as a very important activity. Basically on this a question can be asked to you, how to make sprouted seeds. ओके कैसे आप लोग स्प्राउटेड सीड्स बेसिकली बना सकते हैं, इसका एक बहुत ही सिंपल सा प्रोसीजर है, नथिंग वेरी डिफिकल्ट. फर्स्टली यू आर गोइंग टू टेक सम ऑफ द ड्राई सीड्स, इट कैन बी ऑफ मूंग और इट कैन बी ऑफ चना. देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, आपको एक छोटी सी क्वांटिटी में ये सीड्स लेने हैं, राइट, एंड उनको आप एक कंटेनर में, एक बोल में डाल देंगे, एंड देन यू हैव टू फिल दैट बोल with the water and you have to keep it as it is in the water for an entire day. अभी आपको नेक्स्ट डे उसको चेक करना है, उसमें जितना भी वाटर है उसको रिमूव करना है और यू कैन से उसको ड्रेन आउट करना है. अभी आप ये जो आपके सीड्स थे उनको आप ड्रेन आउट करके वेसल में रखेंगे. देन सेकेंड स्टेप आपको क्या करना है, आपको एक वेट कॉटन क्लॉथ लेना है जिसमें आप लोग ये सीड्स को ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे और उसको ड्राई करके रखेंगे फॉर अनदर डे. और नेक्स्ट डे यू आर गोइंग टू चेक इट आउट एंड व्हाट यू विल ऑब्जर्व, इनिशियली आपका मूंग जो ऐसा दिख रहा था लाइक इमेज 1, दैट विल बी लुकिंग लाइक द इमेज नंबर 2. White like structure will start to grow out of it, and at this position, at this stage, you can say that your seeds are being converted into sprouted seeds. If further this white structure has not came out of it, then what you have to do, you simply are going to wash it off and keep this as it is yet for another day, and on next day you will just wash it off. And then what you are going to do, you are going to basically add some of the spices to it. You can fry it in oil, you can boil it and eat it as a snack. Isn't it interesting students? Alright, फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट आता है कि हनी कहाँ से आता है. I already told you honey comes from basically the nectar which is further being processed by the honeybees, right? So we can say honey is both plant and animal based product. Basically, bees are going to collect this nectar from, nectar is what? Nothing but the sweet flower juice, right? And they will convert it into honey and store it in their hives. Hives मतलब तो मूडी का छत्ता, राइट? अपने छत्ते में ये बेसिकली इस हनी को स्टोर करके रखते हैं, बिकॉज these basically nectar in the flower is only and only available for one part of the year. So for their future use, they collect this honey in their hives. Now the next question is, students, what do animals eat? एनिमल्स जो होते हैं वो कैसे टाइप का फूड ईट करते हैं, वो कैसे टाइप का फूड खाते हैं, राइट? सो फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन, you know, we are going to discuss it in our next class, students. So I'll see you in the part 3. If you like our video, please make sure to press on the like button, share the video, as well as subscribe the channel, so that we also feel motivated to be with you, to be connected to you, and further share these very precious informations with you all. Thank you.